What's up everybody, how's it going? Matt Sweets here again with another unboxing, but today's unboxing is super duper special. Whoa! Bow, bow, bow! Today's unboxing is insane, that's why I'm just acting crazy. It's a Tama we've been working on for so long with an artist that we love dearly, who we love to do collaborations with all the time. This last one has taken us a little longer to pull together, but I think you're going to be happy with the final result. So today, I bring to you the next edition of the Luzumaki Sweets collab. Oh my gosh. Look at this box, chat. It is big. You're not just seeing things. This is an enormous box. And look, we got the seal of approval on the back so you know it's fresh. And I can't wait to show you what's inside. So let's just get to it. I mean, first thing, it's almost twice the size. So just know, when shipping, it's a little bit more expensive on the shipping side just because of the size alone. So just be like, oh, why is my kendamas usually this? Well, first, it's a little bit bigger box. But now when we open this sucker, I cut the back seal, which is super cool. And then we gotta just, like a brand new iPhone, just, and look at this. Right inside you have waiting a beautiful cushion clear Luzumaki kendama. Check out this box that Paulson and Lou came up with. It's so epic. Coffin shaped, obviously, which gives you all the red and black vibes of this Tama. I thought the Luzumaki coffin was a very cool touch. And underneath we have the stuff that's on the inside as always. And so in the packaging you also get the biggest pamphlet you've ever gotten in your life too, with some little special goodies that you only get if you snag this Tama. So in here we have extra string, of course, and a stringing tool, and then we have some very special stickers, which is the cross ken, and all these are hollow foiled with Luzumaki swirls behind them. So I'm not sure how much Coop can see of those, but you'll just have to get it in person to check it out. But they're really cool. Definitely just perfectly small enough to fit on any of your guys' phones. So now, what we came here to look at is the kendama. Look at this beauty. First thing you notice is that Tama. Look at with the black and the red fade on the bottom for that tracking. We got the red dot on top. And then we got this fade. If you can notice, this first top line here is white, really dark, and then right underneath it's like a faded white line. So the textures are really hard to see maybe through the camera lens, but the intricacy of this design is really epic. And then underneath you have the cloud Luzumaki swirl, which is really one of the most important pieces. When Lou makes these Tamas with us, he really wants to make sure that it's as much like his hand-drawn art as possible, and I think it really comes off as such here. Another thing that really makes this Tama pop is the sparkle. Every Tama has a sparkle in it, and it's a very red intensive sparkle. So on the cushion ones and the ratio ones, you see a little bit less of the sparkle, because we're covering it up with our own clear coat, but the factory ones, the sticky clears, have a little bit more of that shimmer just because of the clear coat that's on it. We go down to the ken, and it is the cleanest ken I've seen in a really long time. We don't have any hits on any of the cups except the bottom. Lou added this red down at the bottom. Now the red goes all the way into the bottom of that bottom hole, and it's so that you have that tracking all the way through. So when you're doing lighthouse flips and tricks like that, you're able to really spot that lighthouse bevel super easily, which I think is a cool addition. And then we have a seal. On the front is the seal, and it actually says Luzumaki in Korean. So Lou lived in Korea for I think 1, 2, or 3, I can't remember, but he lived there for long enough to make a lot of friends there, and it's kind of where Luzumaki came around, and his friends helped him design this. So I think that it's a very cool little touch, because we don't do a lot of seals, and to have just this seal on this ken, it makes it feel so smooth and so special. I really have loved playing it and enjoy looking at it on my shelf. So we couldn't be more hyped about this collaboration. We always love doing work with Lou, and I don't think that this one disappoints at all. If you guys have had Lou's Tamas before, it comes with the same flavor, maybe even more than ever before. Another big key thing that I forgot to tell you that I cannot forget is that the Tama is 62 millimeters. Now Tamas are usually 61 millimeters from sweets, but a lot of Kens are getting big nowadays, and Lou himself really enjoys a little bit bigger Tama, so just for him we bumped this Tama up to 62 millimeters. So just for that reason alone, it's worth getting one to try out and see what you think of that bigger Tama feel, because I feel it's where kendama is going in the future with all these bigger shapes. So give the 62 millimeter a try. I love it. When you're doing lunars, you have just a little bit more room to work with your fingers, and I think that's nice for everybody. So with the 62 millimeter Tama, we needed to mess with the wood a little bit to make sure we got the Tama to the right weight. So we have cherry in the middle smashed between two pieces of maple. So with the cherry and the Tama, we're able to reduce the Tama weight to make sure that we have a bunch of them as weight match as possible. Now I know a lot of you care if the Tama is heavier than the Ken, and the Tama will be heavier than the Ken no matter what. So if you do get one, it will be Tama heavy. But I think that it will pair well. If you have another kendama that you want to try it out with, the 62 millimeter Tama will be a good weight and size for something like that. I hope you guys enjoy this unboxing. I hope you get yourself a Luzumaki. As always, they are limited. It is something we do small, not small, but we do a limited quantity of them, and when the color's gone, they are gone. This time, shipping has been a little weird, so we will have a restock if they do sell out in the future. So if you don't get one, don't be sad. You may have a second chance. We always drop these Friday at 4 p.m. CST. Now we do have a couple other. I should definitely show you the sticky version as well, because the sticky version, like I said, hits just a little bit different as always with the kendamas we make. Sticky always has a little bit more pop because of that clear gloss that goes on top of it, and you'll be able to see that red shimmer a little bit more that I was talking about. So just as a comparison, you know, they both have their own vibe and their own feel. Cushion and ratio will be available, and they will be available on drop time. So again, thank you everybody for always supporting us and for supporting Luther. Part of every sale goes back to Luzumaki himself, so make sure you go snag one and support the man himself and be part of Sweets history. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Later. What up, everybody? Thanks for checking out that video. If you like what you just watched, make sure you go hit that subscribe button, and make sure you go punch that shop button and get yourself a new Dama. We have tons of other videos for you to watch, so make sure you go check them out. See you next time.